Welcome to worship this morning. It's Camp Sunday. Everybody say yes!
Yes!
Awesome.
Great day, the righteous marching. Great day, God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Great day, the righteous marching. Great day, God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Chariot road in the mountain tops. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. My Lord's walking, the chariot stopped. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. This is a day of jubilee. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. My Lord has set me free. Gonna build up Zion's walls. Great day, the righteous marching. Great day, God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Great day, the righteous marching. Great day, God's gonna build up Zion's walls. My Lord's gonna build up Zion, gonna build up Zion's walls. My Lord's gonna build up Zion, gonna build up Zion's walls. Great day, the righteous marching. Great day, God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Gonna build up, He's gonna build up, God's gonna build up Zion's walls.
Those who accepted his message were baptized, and about 3,000 were added to their number that day. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. Here ends the first reading. Our second reading is from Romans chapter 12. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Here ends the second reading. And the congregation, please be seated.
Awesome. So do you guys remember what our theme was from this summer? We talked about it earlier. There's two kind of big words with it. Transformed community, right? And so we talked about transformation, which is another word for what? Do you guys remember? Change, yeah. So we're going to sing one verse of that song that we learned, okay? We're going to sing the easiest version, so you get to keep all the words. But if you guys want to stand up, we're going to show the congregation what it is. So you guys stand up. You guys ready for this? All right, ready? With Christ in my vessel, I can smile at the storm, smile at the storm, smile at the storm. With Christ in my vessel, I can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. Sailing, sailing home, sailing, sailing home. With Christ in my vessel, I can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. Awesome, grab a seat. All right, so we learned that song earlier today when we were talking about transformation, and the song transformed on us as we went. So we slowly had to take words out, and it got a lot harder as we went. Pastor Mark, he struggled with this song. I'm just saying, I was watching him out of the corner of my eye. He did not do so hot. So you can have him perform it later for you. But we talked about what transformation means. So it's about changing. And so we're talking about how God transforms us in community. And so then we also talked a very little bit about community, but we're going to do a little activity. And so you guys are going to be part of this, and we're going to have the whole congregation be a part of this. So for the first question, really quick, what's your favorite color? Purple. Okay, so we're going to figure out what our community is built of here, okay, the church community. So if your favorite color is purple, this goes both ways, I want you to stand up. So if your favorite color is purple, stand on up. Congregation as well. If you like the color purple, stand on up. You guys stand up. You said your favorite color is purple? All right, so I want you to look out there. Is it okay that not everyone has the same color as you? Do you think we'll accept everyone sitting down still? Especially these guys over here with blue. Is that okay? Okay, so we will accept you if you're still sitting. We love all of you the same, it turns out. So grab a seat, grab a seat. Okay, our next question is, I want you to think really, really hard. Really, really hard. If you like to go bike riding. So if you like to ride a bike, everyone included, I want you to stand up. Stand up, stand up. All right, we have some people in the audience. All right, so did you guys know, this is super exciting, your church donated over $2,000 for us to get some really cool bikes at camp. So we get to add a biking program at camp. So I want you guys, everyone clap, 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 say thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so excited to be introducing a biking program at Green Lake. We have awesome places to go biking on, and thanks to you guys, it's possible. So very much thank you to that. All right, grab a seat. Grab a seat. All right, this next one, I want you to think, do you have a pet at home? So if you have a pet or multiple pets, I want you to stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. You don't, that's okay. All right, and on the count of 3, everyone included, you're going to make the sound of your pet, okay? So on the count of 3, okay, so think about what those cats do. All right, so on the count of 3, make the sound of your pet. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo, 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 woo. Beautiful. We have a lot of odd pets out there. I don't know what that was, but okay, grab a seat, grab a seat. All right, for this next one, I want you to think, if you have a favorite summer activity, I want you to stand up. If you have a favorite summer activity that you can name in your head what it is. Okay, and for this one, it's going to do some participation as well. On the count of 3, you're going to act it out. Adults, make sure it's an appropriate activity to be acting out. All right, on the count of 3, you're going to act out your favorite summer activity. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, grab a seat, grab a seat. All right, and we have one more, you guys. So first, I'm going to ask you real quick, do you think it's okay that everyone had different summer activities? Maybe not everyone likes to ride a bike. Is that okay? Right? So our community is super different, right? Everyone's a little bit unique. You have a speedy bike. That's so cool. Yeah, so we all have different unique qualities about us. But we're going to try one more question, okay? So this question is, if you are loved by God, I want you to stand on up. If you are loved by God, stand on up as you are able. Awesome. Do you guys see something? Who's standing? Everybody is standing. Yeah, that's the coolest part of our community at camp, is we come together because we are all loved by God. So we're super unique, but we get to form a really cool community together. All right, thank you guys. You can grab a seat. Thank you for helping me out with that. Yeah, so like we said, our theme this summer is transformed community. And so we're going to be talking through that Romans 12:2 verse, to not be conformed to the world, but to be transformed by God. And so we're super excited. I think camp is one of the coolest places. You get a very unique set of people coming together. You get kids from all over. You get to be forced into new activities, new experiences. So we push you outside your comfort zone, and it is so cool what God does in those moments. I personally have been transformed by camp in so many ways. I grew up in Rapid City, South Dakota, and so I went to a camp out in South Dakota all my life. My mom was a school nurse, and then she volunteered as a camp nurse in the summer. So I grew up going to camp. I worked 9 summers of my life at camp. I've been a program director at Sugar Creek Bible Camp, and now I'm working at Green Lake Lutheran Ministries. I met my husband at camp. He's not there. Mark, you're not my husband. I'm very sorry. He was sitting right there. I met my husband at camp. All of my best friends are from camp. There's just something really, really cool that happens there. If you've never been there, I invite you to come out. There's a very unique thing that happens as soon as you set foot on camp. You experience God in a slightly different way. We're so excited to be working with your kids. We're looking through stories in the Bible, so we're looking at Jesus' ministry throughout the Bible and how communities were transformed through him. We're going to be talking about inclusiveness and justice and compassion, and we're just super excited to be talking with your kids about this stuff. We are very excited. Like I said, we have a new biking program. We have a whole bunch of different little tweaks that are going on, but we're getting ready for just a great summer to spend with you guys. So we invite you out if you're a kid. We invite you out if you're a parent, if you're a grandparent, if you're single, it doesn't matter. We want you to come on out and just see what camp is all about. And we're excited to share that with you this summer. So thank you. All right, go in peace. Sign up for camp. Amen.